They're moving in there. They're getting there. They're getting there. They're getting there. They're getting there. And get fucking wrecked, son.
Enemy battleship foundered.
1, 2, 3.
Welcome back, guys, to Huge Fuzzy Monkey playing World of Warships. For some reason, I had a couple of other videos I wanted to do where I actually had live voiceover. This particular one didn't have because my recording device, for some reason, just didn't want to record my voice that day. Didn't like me or something to that reason. I don't know if I got up on the wrong side of the bed. So we're back here with Kuma. Like I said in my previous video, love this ship. Still working towards unlocking the next ship in the actual tech tree. So let's watch this. Let's hope we enjoy. So what we wanted to do here was play a little bit more of an aggressive game. The previous video wasn't as aggressive as I wanted it to be. So we went out here, full steam, AP rounds, to kick some ass. What I really wanted to achieve in this one was actually trying to get as many kills as physically possible. And we achieved that. This is one of my better rounds I've ever had. It was great. So what we wanted to do is, this was a map I haven't been quite familiar with. We wanted to get around some of these islands and go and hunt down these guys and really show them what we could do. Try and leave a name for ourselves, make them hurt. Make them hurt proper. So as you can see, we had a whole bunch of other ships in here. We had St. Louis, we had tier 4s, we had I don't think we had tier 5s in this particular run, but we had tier 4s and tier 3s. All of them can hold their own. That St. Louis though came out of World War 1, so it's fuck old and doesn't perform really that well. It's got a great firing rate though. And if you can set someone on fire, you can keep them on fire for a while and create really good damage on this. Salvo right over my head. You see guys actually firing that early are going to get detected. As soon as you start firing, people hear you, and then you'll have like a simulated, oh gosh, someone's firing from down there, and you get detected. I mean, obviously you'll see them, and then you're just going to get hunted down. You're going to get killed quick. See, the other team also had 2 aircraft carriers, 4 battleships on their team, and only 3 cruisers, where we had 5 cruisers, 1 destroyer. We had 4 battleships, the bloody old lumbering giants of the game. But like I said in the previous video, if those guys get you in those citadel areas, which pretty much goes from the command center all the way back to that final turret you see there in that last frame, if they get you in there, they will destroy your day. You will cry, you will go to your mother, and you will ask for her to cuddle you, because you will be depressed for days. You might even go to the doctor and actually ask for antidepressants. Seriously, it's depressing. It's horrible. So we can see that Myogi out there. We can see that Wyoming. I'm not really afraid of the Wyomings. They're slow, cumbersome. The Myogi, however, they're really good at sniping from a distance. They can really destroy your day. See, the guys are trying to lay salvos over there. I mean, they're not going to get any hits, are they? I mean, you see no HP coming off of there. That Tenaru, though, ooh, I want him bad. I want him bad. I think he's just out of range. He's just out of range. You'll snake a snake. Snake. Really, if he was 400 meters closer, we would have nailed him. Take a pot shot of the Wyoming. Are we gonna? Yeah, why the hell not? He's also going to be out of range, I think. We might get a couple of hits. See, I'm still playing with AP on this, especially against the battleships. Like I said in the previous game though, with the small guns, these are I think they're 152mm guns. They're just not going to do any penetration. They're not going to get anyone, anyone damage really. They're not going to help anyone. You'll see later on, I will switch to high explosive rounds. They're just a little bit more effective, especially for this particular ship. She's speedy, she's nimble, you can get in and out situations. As you can see them serpentining, people were starting to firing on me. So as soon as you get people to fire on you, you want to move towards them. Make yourself a smaller target as physically possible. It's just a lot easier that way. See, only a couple of shots. 2 shots he got off, and I think they came from the Wyoming. And the Tenaru had a couple of pot shots. Kill your ass. You'll see also, I will zoom in and only fire 1 shot, 2 shots. That's just to get the eye in. You've got to follow the targets up, and it takes practice to actually start really getting into that of following them on, judging the distance of how far your shells are going to go, how quickly they're going to get there, and how fast that particular ship is getting there as well. See, one of our destroyers actually started laying smoke in there, getting scared. See, already one of the destroyers is dead. The Mayogi's taking a punishing blow. I think he was actually up against that island, to be absolutely honest. He was trying to hide away. Teneru also got a hell of a beating there. We have friendly torps in the water. Oh, Mr. Mayogi. He fired into the mountains. Oh, he's going after our homing. Oh, Mr. Mayogi, I see you. Mr. Teneru. Oh, you'll see over the actual icon of that cruiser, you'll get the target. You normally push X to get that, and then with that you can judge how far and where they're going, especially when you're laying torpedoes. That's quite important. But he's too far out and he's behind an island, and we can't do anything about that. Mr. Mayogi. I tried to hunt down the Mayogi, and then I thought, yeah, I want to stay out of that. Let's go hunt down the Teneru. But then the Teneru was taken up. So we're like, oh, Jesus, what are we going to do now? We haven't got any shots off. Can you see the scoreboard's horrible? I thought, oh my God, I'm not going to get anything off of this particular round again, and I'm going to give nothing for you guys entertaining. Nothing. It's just going to be disgusting. See, Mr. Mayogi's gone to sleep there. He's going to hibernate. See, you can only see his mask. We'll give a couple of pot shots, see if we can get him. I doubt it though. Oh yeah, previously I also spoke about playing more wargaming stuff. I spoke about World of Tanks. We are gonna feature War of Tanks. Unfortunately, with my PC, I had a couple of issues with it. I'm still busy working technical issues out on that. We will feature it soon. I just want to play it and get a little bit more experience in it. I don't want to go in there gun-ho and, hi guys, I have not a clue what I'm doing, but you know what, you World of Warships, I hope you like it. No, not gonna help us at all. Oh yeah, also watch Slick B and Fly Daily doing a Twitch stream the other day. I'm gonna mention them again. Watch Slick B, I watch Fly Daily, I watch Baron Front Games. You get a hell of a great tips from them on these particular games, like this genre. I'm starting off with the genre, see how many hits we get off of this. We're going from there, and then I'm going to carry on playing. I'm going to feature a shoestring budget type of YouTube stream. So I don't want to spend as much money as physically possible. Stay away from spending money. I'm going to be spending more money on my equipment, obviously. I have quite a substantial lot of money in there already, and it's going to get better over time. But we're going to start playing first-person shooters. I'm going to bring out a couple of games there. I am looking into them. I am playing them, getting familiar. Like I said before, I don't want you guys to go, this guy doesn't know what the fuck he's doing. He's so boring. I'm not even going to recommend his channel. Really, I'm just going to watch 2 minutes into this and get the hull off here. Or I'm just going to not watch it all. So Mr. Mayogi was sitting behind this island for a while. I thought, you know what? We are in top range. This guy's not doing anything. He looks like a fucking noob. Let's kill him off. Let's kill him off. And he was hiding behind the mountain. So all my shells were going into the mountain. I wasn't getting the loft I needed off of that. And someone kills him in this shot, I think. One more. Two more. One more. Three more. One more. Oh, he's got 299. He's dead. Goodbye. Have a nice day. Oh, Mr. Wyoming. Let's give up a couple of pot shots off to him. Still, we are already a couple of minutes into this game. Still haven't got a hit. Bear with me, it gets better. It gets a lot better. So we got to St. Louis looking after that Wyoming. He's actually keeping the Wyoming off of us. Let's go hunt his ass down. Let's go kick his ass. See, there, trailing shots again. You've got to stay in the binocular view. Pop 2 shells off. Or 1. Whichever. See how it goes. See if it lands. Land. Oh, I've got 3 shots already. And then we start hitting with full salvos. Double click them. Kill them. Kill them off. We're still in AP rounds currently. Trying to get some type of citadel attack against these big ships. I think in vain. I'm not going to be using AP on the Kuma anymore. Really, the guns are just way too small. Way too small. And I like that St. Louis. He was taking such a punishing blow for me while I was sneaky in the background. Another 2 shots off of him. Not much damage, but enough. I think he was incapacitated. He wasn't moving at all. Now here's Mr. South Carolina. He is a big battleship. He will also ruin your day. Bit slow. I think he's got a top speed of like 20 odd knots. Turning circle of the world. If he needs to actually turn around, it's going to take him 6 million years to do so. It's about the orbit of the sun. No, the sun doesn't orbit anything, does it? No, it's more like the moon orbiting Earth. No, maybe Pluto's not a planet anymore. Yeah, it just takes a really long time. I think you guys get the gist of it. So this Wyoming is taking a good smacking from that St. Louis. I thought, let's get into that. Let's help that St. Louis out. While he's busy being pummeled, let us pummel him from the background. Try and get into torpedo range, lay some torps on him. He's not going to get away from me. He's too cumbersome, he's too slow. That's why I love hunting down battleships. It's more of a destroyer job. But this destroyer in our game, I don't think he did much. So, Mr. South Carolina, he got into my scope, and I thought, you know what? Let's go Halford. Let's go kick his ass. Or ours. Or ours. Whichever you prefer the pronunciation of that particular word. Oh, and we also went and spotted Langley. Langley wasn't bothering us much. His torp fleet weren't bothering us at all. See, now we get the South Carolina. He's in torp range. Our torp range is about 6.5 kilometers. He's coming in quite nicely. Those torps are going to be sneaky. So what I want to do is spread them out. Also, well, we've got 2 waves. Get them really narrow, get them really wide, and start pummeling. So keep him attended to just trying to shug you. He's going to stay in that binocular view. He's going to have total tunnel vision constantly. You see now I'm really getting good hits of this. I'm still on AP rounds. I thought I'm actually getting really good hits of this. The torps are really moving in there. They're moving in there. They're getting there. They're getting there. They're getting there. They're getting there. And get fucking wrecked, son. Oh, I love that one. So yeah, that's 1 done. There's another to come. So we thought that Wyoming, he's doing whatever. He's occupied with whatever else. I'm going to go hunt down that aircraft carrier. Get a couple of pot shots of this while I turn around. And we're going to go hunt down that aircraft carrier by ourselves. And we're going to take him out. I don't know why the destroyer next to us didn't actually lay any torps in the water. I don't see anything. And I'm shooting like a total noob. Absolute noob. We'll get better. We'll get better with time. It's really hard actually when they're moving at a different angle away from you. So diagonally away from you. It's really hard to lay up shots and determine where they're going to be going. Like they've only got 1 actual shot off a full salvo, which is ridiculous. So that's just stupid. Let's go after this Langley. What we want to do for aircraft carriers, we want to set the decks on fire. Not the decks, the decks. So we're going to change over to HE rounds shortly. There we go, changing to HE. And we're going to go hunt him down. We want to set him on fire. We want to do as much damage as possible on him. And we want to try and sink his ass. The aircraft carriers also aren't really slow. They're quite quick. They're quite quick. And if the guy who's looking after the aircraft carrier is watching what he's doing, he could get his planes in on you. You could get a torp fleet right above your head, drop torps manually over you, and he will also destroy you so quickly. But I thought, you know what, this guy's in torp range. We drop the torps. Let's try and destroy him. I see that last guy just got a huge citadel off of the back end of that. 2,000 damage off that particular ship. And we're going to start laying into him now. I'm going to try and turn to port, get broadside of him, try and keep pot shotting at this Wyoming, but he's getting out of range now. He's getting out of range. Those torps, I didn't lay them really well. You see they're running really well behind him. And I thought, I'm not going to drop more torps, it's going to take forever, this other guy's going to get killed, I'm going to steal his kill. He's done most of the work, but it's mine now. It's mine now. Yeah, boy! Dead. Dead. So we got 2 kills off of this run. It was fantastic. It was a really good run. I had so much fun with this. You guys will also have those runs where you don't do so bad and when you do really good. We're just going to check the scores here. I think I came 5th. No, I didn't. I did really bad. I did 8, but I got 2 destroys off of it. That was because I was kept on with HE runs. You'll see the damage that I caused wasn't really much. Those HE shells, 6,400 damage off of 13 shells, with the AP shells did 48.